Look up at the night sky tonight. Go ahead. Just take a guess at how many of those stars have been staring back at us for millions of years. Now, what if one of them wasn't a star at all? What if it was a beacon, a marker, a breadcrumb left behind by something or someone long before we even figured out how to build a fire? Picture this: 3 friends. Middle of nowhere, nothing but miles of dead desert rock and a dying campfire. It's supposed to be just another off-grid trip, until she pulls out the map. Not a GPS, not a downloaded satellite image. An ancient, crumbling piece of parchment with symbols that don't match any known human language. They trace the lines in the dirt, and right on cue, the sky answers. A single, piercing blue star ignites right above them. It's not flickering, it's pulsing, like a heartbeat. By dawn, they aren't campers anymore. They're hunters. And what they're about to find buried in the dust is going to rewrite every single thing we thought we knew about human history. Stick around, because the craziest part of the story, it doesn't end in the desert. It ends somewhere much, much bigger. The morning sun hits the desert, and the game is on. When you're tracking a cosmic anomaly based on a map that looks like it belongs in a museum, you don't exactly have a clear path. You're looking for things that don't belong, shadows that fall the wrong way, rocks that look a little too perfect. And then they hit it. A spiral indentation in the dust. At first glance, it just looks like wind erosion. But nature doesn't draw perfect Fibonacci spirals. When they look closer, the ground literally reacts to them. The glyphs hidden in the stone begin to glow with a faint, cold blue light. It's in breadcrumb. They follow the signal straight to a massive, dead-end cliff face. To anyone else, it's just a wall of solid rock. But our crew knows better. The map matches the etchings on the wall. One touch, that's all it takes. The stone doesn't just crumble, it shifts. Deep, heavy gears grind together, a sound that hasn't been heard in maybe 10,000 years. A hidden panel slides open, revealing a throat of pure, pitch-black darkness, leading straight into the belly of the earth. Would you go in, knowing there's no cell service, no backup, and absolutely no idea what's waiting in the dark? Yeah, they didn't hesitate either. The second that stone door seals shut behind them, the temperature plummets. A single torch is the only thing pushing back the darkness, and what that orange light reveals is honestly breathtaking. The walls aren't just rocks, they are a canvas. Thousands of complex glowing blue glyphs stretching down the corridor, telling a story that no human eyes have ever decoded. It's not just a cave system, it's a library, an archive. But archives are protected, and this one doesn't want visitors. They hit a narrow stone bridge over a drop so deep, the torchlight doesn't even catch the bottom. One slip, one loose rock, and it's game over. You can feel the tension. They take a breather, sharing the last canteen of water. You have to wonder what's going through their heads right now. Are they chasing a ghost? Is this all an elaborate trap? Then, the cavern splits. 3 identical paths. The map is useless here. It's totally blank. They argue. Tempers flare. It's human nature when you're exhausted and terrified. They almost take the middle path. It looks the safest. But the one with the map, she trusts her gut. She stops them. Something about the middle path feels wrong. They take the narrow, jagged path to the left instead. And thank God they did, because what they find next changes the rules of the entire game. They step into a chamber that doesn't just look ancient, it feels alive. Massive stone pillars tower over them, but they aren't just holding up the ceiling, they are humming. A deep, resonant frequency that you feel in your chest before you even hear it. One of the glyphs pulses, releasing a shockwave of pure blue energy. It's not dangerous, it's an activation sequence. The light washes over the room, revealing something hanging on the wall, a device. It looks like a heavy, archaic set of goggles. Now, Putting on alien tech you found in a subterranean vault isn't exactly standard safety protocol, but she puts them on anyway, and the world completely shatters. Through the lenses, the dark, dusty cave is gone. The entire room is illuminated in high-definition blue data streams. Hidden pathways, pressure plates, laser straight lines of energy connecting everything in the room. The cave isn't a ruin. It's a highly advanced machine that's just been waiting on standby. With the goggles on, she becomes their eyes. She guides them past the traps. She decodes a massive stone lock mechanism, showing them exactly which 3 buttons to press and in what exact sequence. Clack, clack, third. The grand door opens, and what's waiting behind it is the heart of the anomaly. They walk into an inner sanctum that is so pristine, it looks like whoever built it just left 5 minutes ago.
It's so funny, it's a great thing.
There's a perfectly circular pool of water in the center, glowing with bioluminescent plants. It's an oasis hidden miles underground. But they aren't here for the water. In the back of the room, sitting on an altar covered in artifacts, is a device holding a crystalline power core. It's completely dormant, dead. Until one of them reaches out and touches it. The crystal recognizes the biometric signature. It sparks, it rotates, and suddenly, the room is flooded with light. A massive 3-dimensional holographic projection blasts into the air. It's not a map of the cave, it's a map of the stars. And it zooms in, isolating one specific coordinate, the ultimate destination. They grab the projection device, pack it up, and step through the final archway. They think they've found the treasure, but they are about to realize that the treasure isn't what they came for. It's what they're about to activate. The final cavern is massive, vaulted ceilings filled with crystals that are so vibrant they almost hurt to look at. And right in the dead center, sitting on a raised pedestal, is the source of the anomaly. The thing that brought them here. A single, pulsating crystalline artifact. It's beautiful. It's terrifying. She places the map projection device next to it. And the second her hand brushes the main artifact, the entire mountain seems to hold its breath. A blinding shockwave of white and blue light erupts, washing over them. And when they open their eyes, the cavern walls are alive. The ancient glyphs have translated themselves. It's a message, not of war, not of conquest, a message of connection. A galactic handshake left by an ancient intelligence, waiting for humanity to be brave enough and smart enough to find it. The artifact stops pulsing violently and settles into a warm, soft glow. It's active now. They take it. They walk out of the cavern, not into the dark desert they left behind, but into a lush, sun-drenched valley they've never seen before. That night, back at their campfire, things are different. The tension is gone. There's laughter. There's a quiet understanding that the universe is way bigger than they ever imagined. But as the fire dies down, the artifact in her hand pulses again. A new holographic symbol appears, a new coordinate in the sky. The first journey is over, but the mission, it just started. If you made it this far, you know the drill. Hit subscribe, drop a like, and tell me in the comments, if you found that map, would you have opened the door? See you in the next one.